Hello there, from Star Television Network, Channel 21. Welcome to the News Bulletin with me, Leonora Jawara, and these are the main headlines. The Chief of Defense Staff of the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces, Lieutenant General Brahima Bouye, has registered his commitment of the armed forces to promote peace, security, and sustainable development in the country. The National Telecommunication Commission, NATCOM, has organized its first ever Innovation Commission, which is aimed at strengthening the information communication and technology system in the country. And an indigenous voluntary non-governmental organization, Youth Dream Center Sierra Leone, has donated school and hygienic materials, including a one-year scholarship to 100 vulnerable children of the August 14, 2017 mudslide and flash flood survivors. All these including our sport news. Now the news in detail. In remembrance of January 6th, the Chief of Defense Staff of the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces, Lieutenant General Brahima Bouye, has registered his commitment of the armed forces to promote peace, security, and sustainable development in the country. Draman Samoa has more and in our reports.
The Ministry of Social Welfare, Gender and Children Affairs commemorated this year's January 6 as a Community Action Day aimed at localizing sustainable development goals at community level with the theme Never Again Let Peace Reign. The Minister of Social Welfare, Gender and Children Affairs, Madam ICT Competition, said that the ministry serves as a national machinery for the advancement of women, children and all vulnerable persons, including persons with disability.
To prevail for the peaceful commerce, to all work for the rise against gender-based violence. These are the community actions we have going around right now in the city as I speak. It's time for us to move together. We own an agenda of social welfare. We say we want to let nobody be in. If we let people in, we have to come up one thing we know to so we move together under the sustainable development goals. They say we want to let nobody be in. This will march together, we will work together, and we will develop only together. I thank you all for coming out this morning. Those of you who are not here, who are listening, we're all in this together. God bless Sierra Leone. Thank you so much.
The Minister of Defense, retired Major Power, representing His Excellency Dr. Anas Kroma, explains the importance of the event, that the activities around the above initiative will be observed to encourage communities to focus on a particular indicator through collective actions.
The need for the provision of government safe homes and intimate care centers nationwide is as a result of increase in the number of streets abandoned and children found all over the country in vulnerable situations, including the violent child marriage, teenage pregnancy, child prostitution, and other child abuse cases. This therefore makes it necessary for the creation of child-friendly spaces required for counseling services and the right for children to play and to participate in national development.
The Chief of Defense Staff, Lieutenant General Brahima said that the Aeroslav will be part of the promotion of peace, security and sustainable development in the country as part of the United Nations 2030 wider agenda for the 17 Sustainable Development Goals.
To be standard bearers of peace. This has been evident in the sacrifice we made as an institution in the fight against the Ebola scourge and the rescuing of so many lives during the floods and outside disasters in the city. The effort of the Aeroslav has been acknowledged by all the citizens of this country, and in all walks of life, National Achievement Award ceremony on the 30th of December this year, 2017, they presented a special award to the Republic of Sierra Leone Armed Forces for our tireless effort in serving humanity in Sierra Leone. They cited our participation in the fight against Ebola, the mudslide and floods of 14th August 2017. Fighting to save humanity is a core goal in the Sustainable Development Goals. Therefore, we stand ready always to provide the requisite assistance as and when we are called upon to do so. Finally, let me assure the entire citizenry of this country that we as an institution will remain to be loyal, and God being our helper, will forever be there to serve the nation of Sierra Leone.
The 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development is to serve as a universal, integrated and formative roadmap for achieving ambitious targets such as eradicating extreme poverty and a building sustainable world over the period of 15 years. Duraman Samura, Star Television, Freetown.
Now, the National Telecommunication Commission, NATCOM, has organized its first ever Innovation Commission, which is aimed at strengthening the information communication and technology system in the country. Adam Asila has more.
As a way of improving on information communication technology in the country, the National Communications Commission, NATCOM, has organized a competition for young people involved in ICT. Speaking during an engagement with participants, the Acting Director General of NATCOM, Victor Fandley, stated as they encourage young people to put forward their innovative ideas as they intend to make this competition a continuous process.
Stems from the fact that we put out an advertisement a few weeks ago where we encouraged young entrepreneurs, ICT innovative entrepreneurs, to make submissions to the commission, which we said will be judged by an independent panel of judges. This competition is expected to be an annual competition, and the main reason for NATCOM to come up with this idea is to encourage young people in the field of ICT. We have a vision wherein Sierra Leone will become a center of excellence for ICT, at least in the West African sub-region. This is the first competition of this nature to be organized in Sierra Leone. It is our hope it will grow, and we want to thank all the participants. We had 21 submissions. Today, after very serious scrutiny by the panel of judges, we have got 5, a short list of 5. By the end of today, we will have the top 3, I believe, and their prizes will be presented to them at a date to be announced.
The participants called upon to present their innovative ideas to the panel of judges will be scrutinized. They then made a presentation of what they have invented and how their inventions do operate.
It's a robotic vehicle that is controlled by an Android device. So I designed an application that will be used to control the device via the Bluetooth module. So these are how the device is being popular. In this case, the robotic vehicle is based on the Arduino Uno board, and the Arduino Uno board is based on the microcontroller known as the ATM 328 microcontroller. So what it does basically, when it sends commands from the cell phone device, there is an embedded program written in the microcontroller that interprets the commands that are sent from the Android device to perform the various functions. So basically what the project is based on is to control vehicle wirelessly. For example, this vehicle is mainly focused on the Fire Force system. Okay?
Our innovative idea that we created is an application. This application, we made it purposely for Mercury users, the one that are playing Mercuries. The application can be anywhere in this country and play the Mercury, whether be it football, lotto, or you can even access news from the application. And as you can see here, we have it on our Android device. This one here, we build it for Android phone for now. But as time goes, we'll be producing it with multiple platforms like the Apple, the Windows, and so forth.
System, when implemented in any school, will tend to trace the punctuality of teachers. That means they no longer sign in a book or a ledger, they have to sign in into the system. And the system captures the exact hour, minute and seconds that particular teacher signed in. We also have the issue of student information. Student information is very much important to give accurate information about students around the school, or to track down even the total number of students in the school. Is actually boring when we are using a manual method. But for my own automated system, when you have registered all the students according to their names, their face, their photos and other particulars, we just need to type in the admission number of the student and his or her information will pop up.
Participant after participant made a display of their invention and went through a panel of judges that is to choose the best three. It was, however, stated that as a way of ensuring that people continuously boost up their creative minds in ICT, the competition organized by NATCOM will be a continuous process. Adama Sila, Star TV News, Freetown.
You're still watching the news bulletin here on Star Television Network. And our Youth Dream Center Sierra Leone, an indigenous voluntary non-governmental organization, has donated school and hygienic materials, including a one-year scholarship to 100 vulnerable children of the August 14, 2017 mudslide and flash flood survivors. Wahida Sisei takes up the story.
Speaking on the aims and objectives of the organization, Youth Dream Center Sierra Leone, YDCSL, according to the Executive Director, Paul Cabo, said is to promote education amongst disadvantaged and marginalized youth in Sierra Leone and providing care and support especially to the most vulnerable school-going children affected by the August 14th mudslide and flash flood survivors through the provision of one-year scholarship to 100 most vulnerable school-going children, and also with learning and hygienic materials worth over 55,000 United States dollars. He disclosed that after several consultations with donors overseas on means of helping the needy, especially children affected by the twin disaster, the Danish International Development Agency, DANDA, based in Denmark, provided the funds through the Youth Dream Center Sierra Leone. Paul Cabo further noted that effective supervisory mechanism has been put in place to monitor the distribution process by way of ensuring transparency and accountability.
The title of the project is Building Smart Cities. It is funded by Danish International Development Agency from Denmark through the civil society organization in Denmark as well, and implemented in partnership with Town, Denmark, and Youth Dream Center Sierra Leone in Sierra Leone. And the project targeted 100 vulnerable children who are survivors of August 14 mudslide in Sierra Leone. And the aim of the project is to ensure that these children are able to go back to school, because most of them were affected and some of them lost their parents. They are under a caregiver and their parents almost lost also their income. Something that we want them in that direction. And we also give not healthy, they will not be able to go to school and continue. So the two aspects combined, we are giving also sanitation material as well as education. And the package is that you have a pair of uniform, a pair of shoes, 1 year scholarship, and the sanitation material. We have assorted sanitation material. The estimated amount of this project is $8,000. And this is one of series of activities which we have carried out.
Beneficiaries of the gesture, however, expressed profound appreciation and encouraged Like Minds organization to emulate the good work of Youth Dream Center Sierra Leone.
I feel happy because this opportunity one day get it. Let me go now. Let me go work and account for scholarship. You know, one day get it. They be the first when we put on the scholarship. So I'm glad because why this only man them they do for now borrow capital. So I tell what then we go on to this for me. I'm glad.
Education, according to the founder and board chair of the YDCSL, Captain Joseph Kaitibi, is one of the most important elements that guarantees one's future and also a nation. He called on the government to pay critical attention and address some of the accompanying environmental challenges in order to prevent future disaster. Reporting for Star TV News, I am Waida Sisay.
And now let's turn our attention to sport news as we join a sports correspondent for all the details.
Thanks to Ileana Rajawa in the studio for some sporting news. Is all about the cordial relationship between the media landscape within the country. Over the weekend, AYV Media Empire played against Star Television in a media-friendly match. They are trying to get that good relationship among each other within the media landscape. Yes, the match, despite was very interesting, AYV managed to secure a draw against Star Television after we saw Rooney score the equalizer for the AYV side. Despite Rooney, do you want to describe it as a mercenary? It was employed by the AYV for just a single day for him to play in the match. Yeah, is a story.
Mama, you know what you go do inside? So what you get for say about the game?
Well, we don't know best. What was they going to take for? We're unable to fix our best. Because the months on make it beyond too much. But at least we're able to do something at the front.
Well, actually, not fixing in number 14 or put. Lansford, Naime, unable to beat you now.
Well, we get professionals now. We get man who come outside country for campaign. The chairman who come from Premier and La Liga come for campaign this thing.
So what you get for say? Talk to Donald. Donald, what you get for say?
Well, I'm about to tell you something. We got a problem now. For first half, we're going to make use of the opportunity. But at the latter part,
So you get the coach for blame or waiting?
well, actually, I don't blame
Well, we hope that the AYV team will train very hard for the return leg, despite the manage to secure a 1 point against Star Television in this first leg of this friendly match, as we continue to engage other media institutions to also see how we foster the good relationship among media institutions in the country. Away from the local scene, in the international scene, it's a lot of transfers in the window market, where Coutinho for Liverpool have joined Barcelona Football Club. Here is the transfer news. that's all for sports for today. Back to Ileana Rajawa in the studio.
Well, that's all in a news bulletin file here on Star Television Network, Channel 21. Thank you for watching. I am Leonora Jawara. The weather forecast is up next.